Here today with Chris Wire, sales development over at smartac.com. They help HVAC contractors connect with their customers. They've got a 70% iMessage response rate in their funnel, and they just saw their highest show up rates, typically averaging at 60%, but just came off in February at an 83% record high show up rate. And Chris is going to tell us all about how they got there with Sendblue today. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure to be able to use the platform and kind of automate our interactions with our customers with a more personal connection. What we've specifically done is automate every customer who comes in and books a meeting off an inbound form, and they'll get a question asking if we can send kind of a demo or teaser deck to them. And that really lets them be more prepared for the meeting, and then it continues their interest past booking the meeting.
Got it. So it's like a lead form. Someone puts in like name, email, phone number. You shoot them a text. They might book a call on their own. They might not.
Yeah, well, what happens with us is they only get the text after they've already booked the meeting. And that's just to give them some general information to keep them interested. And then they also get a day of reminder, which has helped us even with the people that ended up not showing up. It lets us know ahead of time so that we can get them rescheduled rather than just being ghosted.
Nice. What were you doing prior to Sendblue to get the 60% show up rate? And then what did you guys change recently to get the 83%?
Before, the only reminders that we had were via email. And then we also tried to send the deck via email, but within our space working with HVAC contractors, a lot of them are still in the field or don't check their email very often. Phone is a lot more accessible to them, especially via text, and it's not as invasive as a phone call.
Sure, that makes sense. Like knowing your audience kind of situation here. They got they're busy. They're in the field. They've got iPhones.
Exactly. They do have iPhones. Yes. A lot of the time we've seen our response rates. Well, even among SMS, the response rates have been better simply because we're asking a question of them and engaging on a more personal level. But the convenience, I think, is the number one for them is that they're able to conveniently reply.
Love it. Asking a question. I say conversions happen in conversations. So you got to ask questions to get people to reply to get them to take the next step. Very good. So in sales development, you must be the guy using Sendblue all day long. Is that right?
Yes. Sitting and living it.
All right, cool. What do you like about the tool? What are your favorite features?
I really like, honestly, just the capability for iMessage already sets us ahead of our competition, where they're getting this opt-out language, press or say stop to never hear from me again. It really gives that personal touch to these people, and they really are replying with the same kind of personalization, I would say. It lets you get to know someone better before you even have a chance to meet with them.
So have you felt like the quality of conversations that you've had with leads have recently changed, like compared to how you were doing it before?
I would say the quality is about the same. We're not doing anything too in-depth on that portion, but the interest is definitely higher.
Oh, okay. And they get more interested. Why do you think? Just because they think they're talking to like a real person, it feels more legit, more like.
Absolutely. The responses that we're getting are within 1 to 2 minutes of us sending a text. So we're already fresh on their mind. And that's when we can swoop in and show them a demo or some kind of teaser deck that allows them to get a little bit more info than they would just if they had visited our website and then dropped off.
Nice. Did you, in this role or previous roles, have you ever texted through like a CRM in the green reply stop language before?
We used to on our support side.
Okay.
So for our end users, and that was through a different platform that didn't have iMessage. It was only SMS, but not necessarily in a sales space.
Got it. Got it. So not so relevant here, but I just know like sales reps specifically just feel like their whole relationship with like how they talk to leads changes when they know that like, hey, I'm sending this through an iPhone. You know, I'm not a bot. I don't look like
Yeah. Honestly, we've kind of recognized that sending through SMS on a CRM, if they have an iPhone, it's great because we would just use our personal numbers over any kind of third-party software that can only send SMS.
Yes, makes sense to me. Cool, Chris. You work with John. He's your account executive. What's your relationship like with him?
I talk to, I think, Ryan mostly for customer support.
Okay, yeah.
Or is it Ryan?
Rayon, I think.
Rayon.
How's he?
Everything that I could ever ask for in support, helping me build automation workarounds with our CRM. He's even custom built some stuff for me and then even taught me how to do it on my own so I don't need to have a meeting. And he time that something little comes up, but he's always available for small questions too.
Love it. So you build like all the automations yourself too.
Yeah, we had a really tough time at first just with the limitations of our own CRM. And then he introduced us to a few different platforms that could make it simpler. And we've then implemented them and used them still.
Sweet. So maybe John sent this video to someone who's like, yeah, I want some of my sales reps are going to like it. What would you say to that person?
They're missing out. It is basically free money whenever you get somebody who's interested and they're on the hook already. It's just a matter of how many of those people you lose throughout the sales process. And keeping those people, I think, is the most important part of just reaching out.
Yeah, absolutely. You already paid for the lead. Might as well talk
Yeah.
to them at this point. Very good. Last part here for you, Chris. Smart AC. Who are you guys? Who do you serve? How can people get in touch with you? Maybe a sales rep sent this to a contractor with an HVAC business that's watching this right now.
Yeah, smartac.com. If you want to sell more memberships and keep more of your customers over time, then that's what we do.
All right. You're an HVAC contractor. You want to get connected with more customers? Hit up Chris at Smart AC. You're an HVAC contractor. You want to get higher response rates and talk to more of your leads so you can close more deals? Hit up Sendblue. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.